Hey, what up, decisive marketers? Have you ever used some email marketing tools that are meant for you to send out maybe plain text email and they don't really have an email designer that doesn't allow you to create the kind of email designs that you require, or the email designer is too simple for you to create the kind of designs that you want? For example, I have these experience myself, which was using MailChimp, right? So I was in my early days, I used MailChimp on a free plan, and I realized that it was not able to create more than 2 or 3 different columns in my emails, and that becomes a problem for me because I want to put certain elements in the email itself that I wasn't able to because of the limitations in the MailChimp email designer, right? However, so what I did then was to actually subscribe to Be Free, right, which was an email designer tool as well. So what I'm going to be sharing with you today is an alternative to Be Free, or let's say Triple Email, or let's say PSD newsletter, right? So any of this tool, right? This tool is called Dragit, and it would be a great alternative to this different tools that you are using currently, and I do like Dragit's email designer. I think it has all the features that I require, and I highly recommend you guys to take a look at Dragit. Okay, but before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. So we're gonna dive into Dragit right here. So this is the dashboard once you log in, and you can just click on new template. Okay, so one thing to take note of is that with Dragit, okay, they are a very new they are still in their early stage of the tool itself, so they don't really have that many email templates to choose from. So they only have roughly let's see, about 29 different emails to choose from, right? 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 34 different emails that you can choose from, right? So I'm going to be choosing this one right here. Okay, and if you scroll down to the bottom, they have a their branding right here, but you can easily remove that by clicking on the trash can, right? And if you want to remove this entire section, you can do so as well. Okay, so all you need to do, this is a menu item, so let's open up the blocks here, right? So they got a few different blocks here. The first thing to take note of is, as I mentioned, my biggest issue with email designers is the different columns that I can create, right? Different columns that I can create. But with Dragit, you can see that they can even support up to 4 different columns like this. Can you see that? So that's actually pretty amazing for me, because not many email designers are able to actually do that unless you are using a great email marketing tool that comes with a good email designer. For example, Klaviyo, right? That would be able to support. You can see that they are also able to support some funny looking columns like this, or even this as well, right? So you can see that they support pretty cool columns that they have, right? And then in terms of blocks wise, they've got text, images, buttons, divider, spacer, social, HTML, and menu, right? And menu. Okay, so this is a this will be the file manager, so you can actually upload your own files in there. And this would be the font manager, so you can actually change the font within your entire, I believe this is being mapped on to everything, right? So how do I, okay, so I can actually activate this ones, right? So I can actually activate different fonts that I want to be using, right? So right? So you can actually activate different fonts to be used in your email designer tool right here, right? So right now there's only a few here. Let's see if those are actually, yeah, it's all activated in here, right? So you can activate more fonts if you want to use them, right? One thing that I would say that the they should have a what we call a custom block, right? They should have a custom block, because can you see that this section here is an e-commerce email, right? This is an e-commerce email, and they have the product image, product title, pricing, and button here, right? So what they could do to make things easier when it comes to designing emails for products would be to create a product block and allow you to allow Dragit to actually crawl your product catalog feed, right? So if Dragit allows you to you can put in your product catalog URL and have Dragit to pull that information in and display it within your email itself, that would be awesome, right? But you can see that the design wise it looks great as well. Very many different options for you to edit them, right? You can even put a button at the bottom right like this, right, using different paddings and everything. And you can design for tablet, you can design for mobile as well, right? So that's what I feel that is actually pretty powerful with Dragit, right? And then once you're done, you can actually just click on this send, and you can this sends you a test email. Okay, this sends you a test email. Okay, right, you can see that an email has been sent to my email account. Just give me a second to pull it up, and you can actually see a preview of the email itself like this, right? Can you see that? So it's pretty nice looking, and I could also view it in different, oops, I guess it doesn't work here, right? So we can actually maybe let's see if I can change it from here. Okay, so I guess it doesn't work here, right? So this allows you to easily send a preview for you to take a look, and you can save your email here right here. Okay, and I'm gonna put this as test. Okay, and then you can download the HTML and export it, right? So they do have a direct export to MailChimp, right? And then they also you are able to export to Gmail, Sendinblue, AWS as well, right? And then you have a public link to the email template as well that is being created. Okay, so I would say that Dragit is a great option, other than Be Free, other than triple email, PST to newsletters. I think Dragit is a great alternative for creating emails, right? So if you are using any email marketing tools that you feel are very limited in the design options, I highly recommend you to check out Dragit, right? And that's all I have in this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and do share this video with a friend that you feel could benefit from Dragit. And I will see you in my next video.